Like, I am not with this anymore. I am with this. I am unstoppable. Literally 24-hour protection. Ran me down even and asked me, what is that? What do you have on? What is that smell? I'm here to put y'all on. This is the real tea. Hey friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So glad to have you guys here today. As you can see from the title, the thumbnail, description box, today we have a hygiene routine. Not really like a hygiene routine, but basically products that I use to help me stay smelling clean, smelling good all day. I did one of these when I first started my channel, but since then times have changed, I've changed, so this is like a really updated one. I love talking about hygiene, so yes, I'm gonna tell you guys some tips and tricks on how you guys can smell fresh and stay clean all day. So let's get right into the video. Oh, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And yes, now let's get right to the video. So the first thing we're gonna be talking about is our oral health. I know a lot of people struggle with oral health because, I'm not gonna lie, this takes a little bit more work to make sure that your breath smells fresh and clean all day, so I'm gonna help you guys. The first thing you wanna do, well, for me, is I use these toothbrushes right here. Nothing really special. I think these were like $1 before inflation, let's say $2 now. So I always pick up a pack of 4, but sometimes I pick up like the individual ones, and I change my toothbrush out every single month. And that is because you're supposed to change them out like every 3 to 4 months, but I will forget. So if I don't do it every single month, I will literally have the same toothbrush for like 5 months, 6 months. And it's like, if your toothbrush is what's cleaning your mouth, you definitely want to make sure that this is fresh so your breath can be fresh. So definitely recommend switching out your toothbrush more often than not. At least I would say once every 2 months, so 6 for the year will definitely be great. Like I said, these are pretty cheap. You get this at Walmart, but this is this. In terms of toothpaste, I use a dentist prescribed toothpaste, but when I'm not using that, I would use anything by Crest. Crest is just a really nice brand of toothpaste. I don't really have a favorite scent or flavor. I think any of them is really good. It foams up nicely, cleans my teeth well, has my teeth sparkling, so definitely love Crest. Crest, if you're watching this, sponsor me. Now, after I brush my teeth, I will go in with a tongue scraper. A tongue scraper is really a game changer. Like, you want to make sure that you're focusing on your tongue, because a lot of the smell, because a lot of the bacteria and the smell from your mouth, it derives from your tongue. So when you have a clean tongue, you have a fresh breath. This one is just a plastic one that I got from Walmart, but the one that I really recommend is a metal one, and it has like the 2 grips on the side. You can really scrape your tongue. I got this one because I just needed one and they didn't have a metal one, but this one works fine as well. But that metal one, yeah, that one will literally scrape your tongue pink. That is the one you need. It literally, it does the job. This is really good. Honestly, a tongue scraper is just like, in order for you to have fresh breath, you definitely need to invest in a tongue scraper if you haven't been using it already. I'm telling y'all right now, it is a game changer. And after I scrape my tongue, I go in with my favorite mouthwash. So this is Therabreath. And let me tell y'all, Therabreath, like the tongue scraper, Therabreath is like, I don't know what they put in here, but it gets the job done. So this one is the clean mint, and this one is the invigorating icy mint. This one is okay. This one is not as harsh. I really love this one. This one is just a little bit too harsh for me, so you have to gargle this for at least, I think it's like 20 seconds. But either way, I mean, they both work. I just like this one a little bit better. But like I said, it's a little bit harsher, but you gargle it for like 30 seconds, and I'm telling you right now, your breath will smell fresh. Like, you will not have bad breath. I don't know what they put in here. It says 24 hours, and I'm telling you, I don't know about 24 hours, but 16 hours, 17 hours, your breath is fresh. Like, your breath is not hot. It smells really good, really fresh. I definitely recommend checking out one of these. Now, after you brush your teeth, especially at nighttime, you want to make sure that you're flossing, you're getting rid of any trapped food or debris in your teeth, because that will also contribute to odor. For me, I'm pretty simple. I just use these Plackers. This one is a twin line, but the single one works pretty well too. This is just really simple to just pop in your bag and just make sure you're cleaning out your teeth as you go along with the day. I just love this because, I don't know, I feel like the flossing is a little bit tedious for me. I don't really like flossing with the regular floss, so I just use this, and yeah, it gets the job done pretty well. And lastly, I recommend, as you're going out and about your day, that you have some mint or some gum in your bag just for some reinforcement, you know, especially if you're working like a long 16-hour shift. You want to make sure that your breath is fresh. For me, in my bag, I carry around the Mentos Clean Breath. I don't know if you can see, but this one, let me tell y'all, this combo right here, this combo is unstoppable. Like, when I tell you, I discovered this combo during COVID, and my breath has not been hot since. Oh my god, like, I used to wear that mask like before my breath. It used to get a little stale, I'm not gonna lie. But since I started wearing these, since I started using these two together, like my breath, it will stay fresh for the entire day. 16, 18 hours of freshness. Like, yes, this combo, love it. So I definitely recommend you popping mint or some gums in your bag just so you can have fresh breath as you go throughout your day. So now we are moving on to my favorite segment, and that is the shower portion. Ooh, let me show you guys what I shower with before I show you guys the product. So I used to use this to shower. This is just a rag. Honestly, I used to use this for so long. Like, I want to say up until like my senior year of college, I was using a rag to shower until I got put on to these. If you don't know what these are the African sponges. And let me tell y'all, these literally do it for me. Like, I am not with this anymore. I am with this. This just really cleans and exfoliates my skin, and I just love it. Like, my friends used to tell me that they don't feel clean when they shower with this, and now I understand, because I cannot go back to using this. Keep in mind, I use this for like 22 years of my life, and it's like now it's not the same, because these sponges are really good. These are the African sponges. They are like a loofah, and not even like a loofah, but maybe like a little bit thicker, and they open up like this. Me, I usually cut mine. I cut mine because they do come long like this, but I don't need this long thing to clean my skin, so I usually just cut mine, and yeah, it works really well. Now, in addition to this, I do use these gloves sometimes. These are just exfoliating gloves, and basically they do the same thing. These are just not as harsh as this, but yeah, overall they really give me a good squeaky clean. And like my toothbrush, I just change my rags out every single week. It's not because I have to, it's just because if I don't do it, I'm literally gonna forget to do it. Like, I will literally keep the same rag forever. But I keep a lot of these African sponges. I have like, I want to say I have like 6 or 7 of them. So every single week I just take it, put it in the washing machine, use the next one, and so on and so forth. Especially if you are showering with a rag, that's very important. When I used to shower with a rag, after a while my rag would smell like mildew, and that mildew would transfer over to my skin. So now I would smell like mildew even though I showered. So I definitely recommend changing your rag. I want to say at least twice a week. At least once every 2 weeks, or at most once every month. 12 times for the year you need to be washing your rag, because like your toothbrush, if you want it to clean you and have you smelling good, it has to smell good itself. So I definitely would recommend that. Like, going to Walmart, even going to Walmart and getting like cheap rags. Like, they have like rags that are like $1, get like a pack, and yeah, you can switch them out and be good. So now we're moving into the body wash portion, and honestly I really think I keep it simple for the most part. So on an everyday basis, I will use Dr. Bronners. Y'all knew it was coming. This will and this is the peppermint flavor, of course. This will literally give you a squeaky clean body. Like, when you're done, people are gonna hear you squeaking throughout the house, because this is gonna wash your sins away. Apparently they have another one that's like a bit more spicy, and that one is I think it's like eucalyptus one, but this one is spicy enough. Like, this one does what it needs to do. I absolutely love this one. I've had this bottle, I want to say, for about a year now, and as you can see, like, it's still hanging on. The thing with this soap, if you don't already know, you dilute it when you use it, so you don't really have to use too much. So yeah, definitely love Dr. Bronners. And for me, I kind of have semi-sensitive skin. Every now and then I'll break out with eczema rashes, but this one does not bother my skin at all, so I definitely recommend this. Now, in terms of scented soap that's gonna stay on your skin and linger, my all-time favorite brand for that is Olay. I don't know what Olay puts in their bottles, but it gets it done every time. These specifically are heavily scented. They hydrate my skin, and they definitely do linger. So this one is the rose water and sweet nectar scent. This just smells so good, so girly. It smells like a nice, fresh, sweet rose. I absolutely love this one. And then this one is my all-time favorite one. This one is the star apple and hibiscus. This smells super juicy, florally. Literally, like I said, Olay, I don't really think it matters which one, because I use a whole bunch of Olay and they all linger after I shower. So these two are really good. Another favorite of mine is Dove, and this is the Pampering Shea Butter and Warm Vanilla scent. I literally use this set all throughout the fall and the winter. Now with the Dove, like most people, I have like a love-hate relationship when it comes to it. So when I used to use a rag, I used to hate Dove because when you put it on a rag, it doesn't really lather up. Like, I don't know what it is, but Dove does not lather up on a rag. But since I use this to shower now, it suds up really, really nicely, and it doesn't dry my skin out. I moisturize. Honestly, none of these dry my skin out. And like I said, anything, these three, the scent is gonna linger for at least a half an hour in the bathroom, and you're gonna smell great. It's gonna be on your skin. So definitely would recommend checking out one of these three, or just one of these brands in general. So after I rinse off my body wash, now it's time for me to go in with my scrubs. Honestly, I just love scrubs. These are the 4 main ones that I use. So 3 of them, hold on. Okay, so 3 of them are by Treehut. This one is the cotton candy one. This one smells really good. It smells like, honestly, they all smell really good. This one smells like strawberries. I really like this one. Next up, we have the coconut lime one. It smells really tropical. It reminds me of a nice vacation. And lastly, we have my absolute favorite one. This is the lemon blueberry tart. I can't even see, but this one smells like a box of Apple Jacks. It smells so good. And what I love about these is that, yeah, it smells so good. As y'all can see, so as you can see, these are really, really thick. I just absolutely love the consistency of these. I will say that sometimes the oil does tend to separate, so just make sure you mix this one up before you use it. So I just take this one, I put it on my arm, and then I will use my exfoliating gloves to really like work it in, and literally, I promise you, I come out feeling soft as ever, like a baby. And the next brand I use is the Dove one. I just finished my mango one probably like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't save the container, but yes, Dove. This is the crushed macadamia and rice milk. This one, if you thought the Treehut one smells good, this one smells so good. This one in particular, this smells like a rice cake. Like, it smells like a dessert. These two together in the wintertime are unstoppable. Like this Dove Pamper that I spoke about earlier, and this, literally, I feel like $1,000,000. Now, this consistency, this one is more of like a, I wouldn't say watery, but it's definitely not as thick as the Treehut one. It still works pretty well, especially when I use this glove. What I can say is that this scent, it does linger on your skin for much longer than the Treehut one, especially like when I had the mango one. Oh yeah, I could smell that on my skin way after I shower, so definitely keep that in mind. But yeah, any one of these brands or any one of these scents from these brands, really good. I definitely recommend you picking up on one of them. So next, we're gonna talk about feminine hygiene. For me, I am really simple. I still use the honey pot. Now, I got this before she added all of that extra stuff that she added into it now. And even this one is unopened. So this one is the sensitive one, and then this one is the normal one. But honestly, I think when it comes to feminine wash, you can really use anything that's unscented or sensitive. So if I'm not using these two, I will use like Dove, either the sensitive one or the regular Dove. They both work perfectly fine. But yeah, I haven't had any issues with this so far. So yeah, I definitely do like these. So in terms of being out and about all day, whether you're at school, at work, or traveling, you definitely want to make sure that you have some wipes in your bag. So for me, the wipes that I just use the Always brand. I really got this because I just needed feminine wipes, and these happen to be on sale, but these are the ones that I use. These are a pack of 32, and in my opinion, these really don't have a scent to them, which I like. I also use baby wipes as well. I just feel like baby wipes can be a bit bulky, so when I do use them, I just put them in like a little Ziploc bag, like maybe 5, and I just bring them with me. But yes, you definitely want to make sure you have wipes. These are a game a game changer. Like, you never know, especially if you go to the bathroom, you do number 2, you just get the wipes, okay? Just get the wipes, because they, like I said, a lifesaver. Now, in terms of smell, I'm about to put y'all onto something else that TikTok told me about, and this is boric acid. These are the ones that I use. Every now and then, my pH balance will be thrown off by, I don't know if it's soap, maybe I'm just using something else, I don't know. But whenever that happens, it's boric acid to the rescue, okay? This is like liquid gold in a bottle. Like, I really think if you have any vaginal issues, this is here to save the day. Whether you have a yeast infection, urinary tract infection, take this boric acid, okay? As I was reading the reviews, I don't know why it's not showing up, but I would just put a picture of it. But I was reading the reviews. A lot of women were saying, like, you know, some of them have UTIs or yeast infection or BV or whatever the case is, they have that, and you know, they'll go to the doctor for treatment and it'll work temporarily. But this one, they was like, this one just cures it up. It just saves the day. And yeah, they got me hooked on this. This is really, really good. If I have any issues, I would just use the boric acid, and yeah, this just saves the day. So I definitely would recommend this. So after I shower, I lotion each and every time. Lotioning is so important. It's such an important step, and I feel like a lot of people overlook it. But not only does it keep your skin hydrated, but if you're putting on a fragrance, you want to make sure your skin is hydrated and moisturized, just so that fragrance has something to cling on to. So for me, because I have dry skin, most of my lotions tend to focus on, you know, moisturizing my skin. So I usually use Aveeno, or I use Jergens or Nivea or Vaseline lotion, just something that is hydrating. But every now and then I do want a scented lotion, so I'm gonna put y'all onto 3 of my favorite scented lotions. Like, not only are they scented, but they are also hydrating. They keep my skin moisturized, and like I said, I do have sensitive skin, but these do not break me out at all. So the first one is Nivea, and this is the Cherry Blossom scent, and it comes with jojoba oil. I absolutely love this one. The scent on this one, it's a really light scent, but although it is light, I do smell it lingering on my clothes and on my skin for hours later. Now, this lotion is particularly good for the spring and the summertime because it's not really like a thick lotion. It's not thin, but it's definitely not thick. Like, you know, like the normal Nivea is like really thick and kind of creamy. This one is not like that. But yeah, I really like it. Like I said, it has jojoba oil in it, so it keeps me moisturized. I smell great throughout the day. I definitely would recommend this. The next lotion I want to put y'all onto is the EOS lotions. Now, if you know, you know. These EOS lotions are not to be played with. This one is the coconut water scent. This one, it says it has 7 nourishing oils and butters, 24 hours of moisture for dry skin. Literally, yeah, this is the lotion. This one. Now, this one is a nice coconut scent. It honestly reminds me of like a vacation. It smells so good. Now, when compared to this lotion, this one is definitely going to be more of like a winter time lotion. This one is really thick, really creamy. Like, you can tell that this is heavily moisturizing your skin. I absolutely love this. Lingers forever. Like, I cannot say enough good things about this. And they have a whole bunch of different scents in this one as well, so I definitely would check that out. And lastly, we have Dr. Teals, and this one is the elderberry and vitamin D scent. This one comes with vitamin E and shea butter. Honestly, how did I found this lotion one day randomly. Like, I was walking in Walmart, I was going on vacation, I was like, you know what, I want a new lotion, and I didn't find this scent, but I found another one that I actually finished, and I got this one. This lotion is the strongest lotion that I have. Like, it literally smells like a perfume. It smells like something that they will have in Bath and Body Works. But I don't know, like, this, oh my God. This one specifically, it just smells so fruity, so juicy. Talk about lingering. This will linger on your skin for at least 5 hours. You smell like this. Like, this is just like, I don't know how they do it, but this smells so good, and it is so moisturizing. Like I said, this has vitamin E, it has vitamin D, it has shea butters, essential oil, and it says it's for moisture on here, 24-hour moisture. Literally, if you literally want to smell like perfume, I would pick this up. And like I said, I do have sensitive skin. Now, although this is really strong, this does not bother my skin personally. So if you like strong lotions, I definitely would recommend you check out the Dr. Teals body lotion brand, because they have some good smelling scents. And I'm so surprised that this is not really talked about that much on YouTube, but I'm here to put y'all on. This is the real tea. This is really where it's at. So once I'm done lotioning, I would now go in with a body oil. Some people go in with the body oil after they shower, but I just feel like you need to use the body oil after you lotion, because what the oil does, it just seals in your moisture. So I feel like if you use it before you put the lotion on, the oil is not really going to allow the lotion to penetrate your skin. So that's the reason why I do it after I lotion. And the oil that I use is the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Oil. This one, I really love this one. This one is the spray bottle. I don't know if they have another one, but yeah, this one, it really has no scent. It just literally just locks in your moisture, especially in the summertime. I use this a lot, especially on my feet, because my feet tend to get cracked up. But especially in the summertime, or if I just feel like my skin just needs a little bit more TLC someday, I will just squirt this on my hand and just put it on my skin, and it kind of gives you like a nice little glow too in the summertime. So yeah, definitely would check this out, especially if you have dry skin like me. I cannot say enough good things about this body oil. So now after we shower, we're moisturized, we're oiled up, next you want to make sure you put on deodorant, because it doesn't matter how much you shower, how much lotion you put on. If you don't put on deodorant, that underarm is always going to give you away. Well, at least in my case, so I make sure I wear deodorant. The deodorant that I wear currently is the Arm & Hammer's Essential Deodorant. Now, I got this in the men's section, and I specifically got this because I don't know what it is, but I don't know if there's like some scientific definition or research that goes into this, but I really feel like you have to switch up your deodorant. So for me, I used to wear the same deodorant for like, I want to say I used to wear the same deodorant for like a good 10 years, like from middle school all the way up until college. I used to buy the same scented deodorant. It just stopped working for me. Like, it just stopped working for me. I don't know, but this one, I picked this one up last year, and literally I've been addicted to it. This, like I said, I got it in the men's section, and you know, when you get men deodorant, they're made for a stereotypical man. When you think about a stereotypical man, you're thinking about someone who's building houses, someone who's playing sports, someone who's always active. So this is just combats odor. This is paraben free, aluminum free, and this is the rosemary lavender scent. Yeah, this just smells really good, really fresh. I've had no issues with this. Whenever I know I have a long day ahead of me, I just make sure I put this on, and it keeps me protected all day, all night. I have no complaints about this. So I definitely would recommend this. If you struggle with odor under your arm, I would recommend this brand. Or honestly, I feel like you can check out like other men deodorant, like Old Spice. Like I said, they are made with the stereotypical man in mind. So they're really gonna be working really, really hard to fight odor and to fight sweat. Now the next product TikTok actually put me onto, it is The Ordinary. This is the glycolic acid 7% toning solution. Now with this one, I don't know what the science is behind this one. I don't know, but this one is really, really good. So especially at nighttime, because when I'm going to bed, I don't usually like to wear deodorant because I feel like it clogs my pores. I need my underarms to breathe. So I would just take this, put it on a cotton pad, swipe my arms. Literally, I have no odor, like no odor at all. Not only does it combat odor, but this also helps to lighten your underarms after a while. If you use this consistently, let's say for like a week, 2 weeks, you're definitely gonna see your underarm getting lighter. So yeah, if you have odor, if you struggle with odor, I definitely recommend you checking out either a men deodorant or trying this, or actually trying them both. Sometimes I will use this, I'll let it dry fully, and then I will go in with this. Literally, I am unstoppable. Like, I am unstoppable. Literally 24-hour protection. You won't have a smell at all. So definitely check out one or both of these products. So after you've done all of that, you've lotioned, you've showered, you've put on your moisture, deodorant, everything, now it's time for my favorite segment, which is the fragrances. So I'm gonna put you guys on to 3 fragrances that are long lasting and that are really, really affordable, because on this channel we're all about affordability and smelling good. Don't get me wrong, I love Bath & Body Works. As you can see, I have a whole little collection back here, but 2 things I don't like about Bath & Body Works is, first of all, they're not perfumes. I feel like a lot of people get that confused. They are fragrance mists, so they last as long as a fragrance mist should last, 30 minutes to an hour, with the exception of a few of them. And number 2, I just feel like you have to use them within like a year or 2. Anything after that, they don't last at all. Like, for some reason, some of them that I've had for 3 or 4 years, like, I can no longer smell them at all. But yes, I wear Bath & Body Works when I'm going to bed, lounging around the house, or just somewhere quick that I don't really want to put perfumes on. But like I said, I'm gonna put y'all onto 3 affordable perfumes. And when I say affordable, I want to say they're all under like $45, and they last a good amount of time. So yeah, let's get into it. The first fragrance that I want to put y'all onto, and I don't even know if I should even tell y'all about these fragrances. These are literally my top 3 favorite fragrances. Like, I always smell like one of these 3, but on this channel we don't gatekeep. So the first one is Durham Wardy. This is an Arabian fragrance, which I don't know why this is there. This is an Arabian fragrance, and literally I I think every girl, every woman needs this in their collection. This is such a pretty pink scent. Like, this bottle does it perfectly. Think of like the prettiest girl you know, the prettiest girl in school you know, she smells like this. This smells like Dove in a bottle. This is fresh, it's clean, it's upbeat, it's florally. This is just I cannot say enough good things about this. This company is definitely gonna have to pay me. This just makes me feel so good, so upbeat. I love this. Oh my goodness. Whew. And I want to say this is about $25, and this one lasts about 4 to 5 hours, and then you're gonna have to respray it. But for $25, like, you really can't beat it. I definitely would check this out if you do like to smell fresh and florally and just clean. This is it. Next up, we have another favorite of mine. This is Bella by Vince Camuto, and as y'all can see, I don't have but a drop left in here. Like, I've been hanging on to this like for dear life. Oh my goodness. This is a scent that, like I said, this is another scent that every girl needs in their collection. This is such a pretty, slightly citrusy, floral, ambery scent. Honestly, everyone loves this. Men love this, women love this. Like, when I tell you everyone who discovered this fragrance loves this fragrance, it's just, there's nothing to not like about it. It's such a pretty, girly, feminine, ambery fragrance. Oh my goodness. Whew, this smells so good. Now this one, I got this one last year, and surprisingly I got this at Walmart, and at the time when I got it, I want to say it was either $30 or $40, which is a steal because this is 3.7 ounces, I want to say, and look at how big this is. For less than $50, I really hope that it's still that price. But yeah, this is a really good fragrance. If you know you like ambery, floral scents, I would definitely check this out because this is so good. Oh, and this lasts a really long time. Like, this will last days on your clothes. Like, I've had this last up to a week on my sweaters. So yeah, it's definitely long lasting, a bang for your buck. The next fragrance that I want to tell you guys about is one that I no longer have with me because there was only a little bit left, and someone asked me for it, so I just gave it to them. But yes, I'll insert a picture of it. It is Amber Oud Gold by El Haramain. Let me tell y'all, if you like nuclear fragrances, you need to get that fragrance. It is such a juicy, fruity powerhouse. It smells like it's in the same family as like Herba Pura by Xerjoff or Kirke by Tiziana Terenzi. So if you like fruity fragrances, and it's not like a playful fruity, it's like a grown-up, mature fruity, oh, you definitely need to check that scent out. It smells so good, and I think that one was about $40. Every time I wear that scent, someone has asked me, ran me down even, and asked me, what is that? What do you have on? What is that smell? And I'm like, oh, it's just Amber Oud Gold. Honestly, I'm gonna stop telling people that I'm wearing that because I feel like because of me, the whole world is gonna smell like that. But that fragrance smells so good, and minimum, I want to say that fragrance lasts a minimum of 10 hours. It is so loud, so potent, so keep that in mind. If you don't like loud smelling fragrances, I probably wouldn't get that, because with that one, all you need is 2 sprays and you're good for the whole day. It's gonna last on your skin, like I said, for 10 hours. It's gonna last on your clothes until you wash it. But yeah, like I said, those are my 3 affordable fragrances. So I gave you 1 fruity one, 1 floral one, and 1 ambery one. Definitely check out one. Check out them all. But yes, those smell really good. So next up, if you are on the go, I definitely recommend you picking up one of these. Now these are just travel size fragrances, well, fragrance holders. Me personally, I do not believe in buying travel size fragrances, especially if you're buying like a 3.4 ounce fragrance. This is super big. Like, this fragrance is enough fragrance for you to fill up one of these and still have ample, because I feel like travel sizes, they're expensive, especially for like designer fragrances. Like, they go up to like $20, $35 for a travel size. This is like, no, I could just buy this for $1 and fill this up. This one, I really like this one. I got this one from Shein specifically. As you can see, it's really nice, really sleek. No one knows what it is. It could be a lip gloss, it could be lipstick, it could be mascara, but it's perfume. So you take this off, pull this out, and here's your fragrance. So I can have this on the go with me, spray myself, put it back in my bag. be on my way. So definitely check these out. You get this on Shein, Amazon. I'm pretty sure they probably have this like in the travel section in Walmart. And this is great if you're traveling and you don't really want to bring like a big bottle of your fragrances. You can fill up like 3 or 4 of these and have this for the weekend. This is excellent. So I definitely would recommend checking these out. So in addition to these travel size perfume holders, I definitely would recommend you guys getting fragrance oils. I'm obsessed with fragrance oils now. This is like a newfound obsession. I discovered fragrance oils last year, and since then, I've collected at least 20 of them. And these are not to be confused with fragrance rollerballs. Okay, so when it comes to fragrance rollerballs, I do not recommend fragrance rollerballs for one of many reasons. First of all, your perfume is not meant to be rubbed in. So when you spray a perfume on your arm and you rub it in, you're kind of breaking down the chemical makeup of the perfume, and that helps your perfume to not last as long. So I definitely don't recommend that. And the rollerball is kind of doing that. So you're basically wiping it on your skin, and like me, I rub it in and it's just breaking down the perfume even further. So that's kind of why I don't like rollerballs. And second of all, this rollerball, okay, so this rollerball is the rollerball to this fragrance. As I said, I love this fragrance. It is my favorite. I'm literally down to my last drops. For some reason, I've had this rollerball for 2 years and it smells old. Like the tip of the rollerball smells old, and when I put it on my skin, it also smells old. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's just a rollerball, but this is the second rollerball that I've had do this. So for that reason, I just don't do rollerballs anymore. I do fragrance oils. Now for fragrance oils, I get my fragrance oils usually when I travel, but if you have a Middle Eastern store near you, especially if you live in like a major hub, you should have one. If you live in like Atlanta or New York, Houston, LA, definitely search up a Middle Eastern store and get you a fragrance oil. These fragrance oils, first of all, they smell great and they last forever. They last forever. With this, you can put this in, you can rub it up. It's not gonna break down your fragrance. You're still gonna smell really good. Usually they come in 2 sizes. So this one is the 12-ounce one. This one is a 6-ounce one. Either way, they last a long time. I've been using this one since, I want to say I've been using this one since November constantly. As you can see, there's like a dent in here, but there's literally a lot more to go. So I definitely would recommend checking out getting fragrance oil rather than getting fragrance rollerballs, because they last longer and they're gonna keep you smelling fresh. But yes, pick you up one of these or one of these fragrance oils and literally you're gonna smell great throughout the day. And I want to say these are pretty affordable. Like for this size, I don't know how much it would be in America, but I want to say it probably would be no more than $7 for this size, and this one maybe like 10. But like I said, I've had this one for a while now. I've been using it for 3 months and I've barely made a dent in it, so it's definitely worth it. This size can definitely last you, I want to say, up to 2 years if you use it like frequently like how I do. I can see it lasting like 2 years. So yeah, this is definitely great. I would definitely check out a fragrance oil. So guys, those were my tips and tricks on how I stay fresh and clean for up to 24 hours. I hope you guys liked the products, found them helpful. If you guys have any products that you guys want me to try, please comment them down below. I'm always on the hunt for something new, you know, just something different. So definitely do not hesitate to comment that down below. In terms of fragrances, like I said, I had to limit myself to just 3 because I could talk from here until the new year about fragrances, especially Arabian fragrances. I just feel like since I discovered Arabian fragrances, it is just my civic duty to tell everyone about these fragrances that are literally like $30-$40, but they last for up to 10 hours. So definitely check out my first Arabian fragrance haul down below. I have another one coming out either next week or the week after that, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way until the end, and I will see you guys in my next video.